in our culture. Not just because mahilig tayo makipagkwentuhan, but because we are a naturally caring and social people. And we want to continue being a part of our Filipino community, especially when we are abroad. And we want to remain connected to our motherland, the Philippines. I am deeply grateful that my fellow public servants in the MW and Owwa, and with the support of some politicians, were of the same sentiment. They heard and felt what our Filipino community in Hong Kong have been hoping for. A comfortable place where they can be themselves and hold their group activities to their heart's content. A place where they can hang out with their friends while eating and drinking coffee. A place to go to when they want to take a rest from work. A place where they can reconnect with their fellow Filipinos and find out what's happening in the Philippines. In other words, what they truly wanted was a second home for Filipinos in Hong Kong. And this OFW Global Center fulfilled that longing of our kababayans. Since November last year, when the center first opened its doors to the public, it has been a place where the Filipino community, or PhilCom, has been gathering to hold their activities and to participate in trainings organized by the Philippine Consulate and its attached agencies. Not only has Owwa held numerous capacity-building seminars in this center, but even famous personalities, such as artists, have also used this venue for their engagements with the PhilCom, including Zumba. MWOA has also kindly agreed to the consulate for the cost center for our upcoming overseas babies. It is both an honor and a privilege for Hong Kong to be the first beneficiary of this center. This leads one to wonder, why Hong Kong? About the PhilCom here, the OFW overseas Filipinos here, that MWOA decided to open the first center here. The Philippine Consulate estimates that there are around 230,000 overseas Filipinos here in Hong Kong, with more than 200,000 working as domestic workers, more than 20,000 permanent residents, and the rest working as professionals. And I am proud to say that the PhilCom here in Hong Kong are well regarded by both the Hong Kong government and the Hong Kong community. No less than Hong Kong Chief Executive John Lee expressed his appreciation for the contribution of our people here to the Hong Kong society and have described them as being an important part of the Hong Kong society. He said that during our 2023 National Day reception, where he was our guest of honor. He also said this to our previous Consul General, Germinia Aguilar Usudan, during her courtesy call on the Chief Executive. The Philippines first started sending domestic workers here in Hong Kong in the 1970s. It was at the time when Hong Kong was just starting to establish its high-profit industries, such as design, marketing, and finance, after labor-intensive manufacturing industries moved to the mainland. They wanted their female nationals to join the workforce. The employment of Filipino domestic workers in Hong Kong to take care of their families and the housework made it possible for Hong Kong women to work in these industries. And it is not only in the field of domestic work where Hong Kong employed Filipinos. We have been sending construction workers, engineers, architects here for decades, even at the time when the city was just starting to develop its infrastructure, its tunnels, roads, bridges, railways. Filipinos played a significant part in building Hong Kong, and they continue to play a part in its present-day success. Aside from our professional contribution, our overseas Filipinos were also instrumental in enriching the culture of the Hong Kong society, especially of the younger generation, with many of them raised as if they were their own children. Our overseas Filipinos are well known in Hong Kong for their positive mindset, hard work, compassion, family-oriented attitude, and resilience. At the same time, they also continually prove to the Hong Kong community their immense artistic talents, be they in singing, dancing, painting, writing, and many others. They are truly our bridge to the Hong Kong community. It is through them that we are able to showcase Filipino culture and tradition. And in many of the programs organized by the consulate and the Filipino community and the Filipino organizations here, such as the Kapangyawan Friendship Festival, every Independence Day, in the art exhibits, they are able to show that there is so much more to our people beyond the domestic duties. Many of our domestic workers in Hong Kong are actually college graduates with degrees in education, nursing, and many others. And their professionals here are highly appreciated for their competence. We also have many students here who have been given awards for academic excellence. Soon, we hope to send nurses here to care for Hong Kong patients.
Yay.
Someday, Filipinos in Hong Kong will be known not just as domestic work professionals, further elevating the image of our country in this international city. So it really shouldn't be a wonder why MWO and Owwa decided to open the first OFW Global Center here, because of the exceptional character and immense potential of the community here, and their unparalleled contribution to enhancing Philippines-Hong Kong and Philippines-China relations. Once again, on behalf of the Philippine Consulate, allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to MW and to Owwa for establishing this first ever OFW Global Center to show their high regard and care for our Filipino community here, especially for our OFWs. Please be rest assured of the Consulate's enduring support in this worthy endeavor. Welcome to this Thanksgiving and Celebration Ceremony OFW Global Center in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and that was our Maria Sheila Yu Monedero Ernesto. Very well said, ma'am. Nakakaiyak po ang inyong translation, ang inyong emotion sa amin. Maraming salamat po. At napakaganda ng good news para sa ating lahat. Maganda na good pa. News pa yun. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are very fortunate and very happy because the support of PCG Hong Kong has been so immensely great, no? We will not be able to secure the approval of the host country to lease this space, the OFW Global Center, DMW Owwa OFW Global Center, without the help of our PCG in Hong Kong. Thank you, ma'am. But before we proceed to the message of our guest of honor, I wish our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation as well to the former Consul General Germinia V. Aguilar Usudan, for the untiring assistance, guidance, and support. We will not be able to reach this far without her helping us. Napakalaking kontribusyon at inspirasyon ang kanyang pananalig sa Owwa. Siya po talaga ang the wind beneath our wings during the time na ginagawa namin ang negotiation with the host country. Of course, with the whole PCG. But I wish to say thank you, ma'am. Wala po siya dito ngayon dahil nakauwi na po siya last March 19. Pero gusto kong iparating sa kanya yung pasasalamat, taus-pusong pasasalamat po. Again, ladies and gentlemen, our previous or former Consul General of the Philippine Consulate General in Hong Kong, Germinia V. Aguilar Usudan. Okay, so at this point, point, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the prepared audiovisual presentation of our honored guest. Mr. Arnaldo Arnel A. Ignacio started his career as a public servant in the year